One of the worst governors of Abia State, ex-governor Orji Uzor Kalu, have indirectly described Governor Alex Otti as a low-performing governor in Abia State. He said when he was the governor of Abia State that he was a good governor, and now he's a good senator to the people of Abia North. And Abia State's people, they like him, they trust his leadership. And in 2027, he's going to make sure that he unseats Alex Otti with someone that is better, someone that can develop the state, someone that can deliver the state. That he's not happy with the situation of Abia State. And when he went to visit his boss, Mr. President, that he was also not happy with what is going on in Abia State. That he asked him, what is going on? What is happening in Abia State? And he promised Mr. President that he's going to deliver Abia State to him in 2027. So he was just whining on the media, shamelessly saying things that does not make sense. Is it because it's just a political statement? Okay, you have to come bold before the camera and say whatever you want to say. I mean, how can he make such a shameless statement? Which people in Abia State describe you as a good governor? From which side? From which part of Abia State is this happening? And which part is describing you as a good senator? You're making building roads that are of substandard, and people came to talk about it. You came on the media to say that you're receiving money for grade D, grade E road. We should not be comparing it to grade B and A, C road that is for federal government and state government. Where is the praise coming from? Which people in Abia State trust your leadership? Maybe the people that are getting money directly from him. How can he come boldly to challenge what Governor Alex Otti is doing in Abia State? Even a blind man in Abia State can see the performance of Governor Alex Otti, the transformation. Are they not playing the videos to Mr. President? Is he not watching the news? Is the people around him, are they not telling him what is happening on the media? To see what Governor Alex Otti is doing in Abia State. If federal government can do 10% of what Governor Alex Otti is doing in Abia State in Nigeria, nobody will be complaining in Nigeria. You can see the kind of governors we used to have in Abia State. Even with all the wailing, the crying of the people of Abia State and everything, you can see that he doesn't even care. To him, it's just a political game. You make political statements, to return back to power. And who even tell him that he's returning back as Abia North senator? He should even be, thinking of how to save his own seat as Abia North senator in 2027, because he's already shaking, and we'll make sure that that seat overturned in 2027. So he's not even sure if he's returning to the Senate, not to talk of delivering Abia State, into APC. Anybody that is contesting for anything with APC in Abia State in 2027 will not get it. Unless maybe you have built a trust in your constituency or your senatorial district. But as for coming with APC as a party in Abia State, forget it. It is dead and gone in Abia State. PDP jumping into APC to team together to work against what the Lord is doing in Abia State will never happen in 2027. You can see he does not even care about the stagnation. To him, what was going on before in Abia State, he was okay with it. So he's not okay with the deliverance that Governor Alex Otti have brought to Abia State. He's not okay with the development. He's not okay that Abia State is no longer stagnant. He's not okay that Abia State is one of the fastest developing states in Nigeria right now. And it will climb to number 1. He's not happy about it. He's not happy that Abia State now have a governor that is using the allocation and IGR to do something significant. He's not happy that Governor Alex Otti is a visionary leader. He's not a politician. He's a leader that God brought to deliver the people of Abia State. You can see that ex-governor Orji Uzor Kalu, he's not happy about it. I really pray his partner that is always talking about how to replace Alex Otti in 2027, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, number 6 person in Nigeria. He doesn't joke with that position. I really pray he will just present himself as the scapegoat in 2027 and take the APC, governorship candidate and see how he's going to lose everything that he has ever worked for in politics. I wish they can just sacrifice him, use him as a sacrificial lamb in 2027. Imagine these people all over the place, meetings upon meetings. They just want to sit on the development of Abia State. Imagine, can you see? They do not want Abia State to come out of, where they have placed it all these years. So seeing that Governor Alex Otti is doing something significant in the state, Somebody like Orji Uzor Kalu, he's not even happy about it. You laid a foundation that sinked Abia State for 24 years. And somehow you've managed, to grab Abia North. And you think from there you can continue to control the affairs of Abia State. You want to sink the state more. The light that we are seeing right now in Abia State, he just wants to quench it. Can you see the kind of people that have led Abia State? Can you see how they think about Abia State? Can you see that they are very selfish? They have nothing to do with Abia State. They have nothing to do with Abia State development. It's all about their own selfish interest. You deliver Abia State to the president in 2027. And all this thing is coming out because they cannot draw Governor Alex Otti into APC. So they feel they can fight against him. Initially, it has been meetings on meetings trying to draw him into APC. But they don't know that Governor Alex Otti, he knows what he's doing. He knows that he came into this position because of God. And he knows that there is a mission that God wants him to fulfill in Abia State. And there is no man operating from any altar that can stop it. So they tried to draw him to APC. It did not work. And he was determined to stay in Labour Party. Now they have to come out to make, political statements against him in boldness. What exactly is he thinking? If Alex Otti comes out with a party and say Alex Otti political party, the entire Abia State will vote for him in 2027. Because our eyes have opened. What he's doing now, everybody in Abia State, even those that cannot see, they are hearing about it. Those that cannot hear, they are seeing it in Abia State. And there is no form of political propaganda that ex-governor Orji Uzor Kalu can bring to Abia State that will make the people of Abia State not to vote for Governor Alex Otti. So he shouldn't be worried about replacing Governor Alex Otti. He should be worried about his seat as the senator representing Abia North. I don't even know the people that are challenging him for that seat in Abia North. I don't even know the altar they are coming from, because there is nothing that he's doing in that seat. He's not supposed to be the senator representing Abia North. He didn't do well as a governor in Abia State, and obviously he can't do well as a senator of Abia North. So he shouldn't even be there. That seat should be challenged and overturned in 2027. So that people like him cannot even have a face to come to the media to say anything. If he's not a senator in Abia State, I mean, he can't be making any political statement and people will be listening to him. It's because of his position that they are even granting him, media space to say whatever he wants to say about Abia State. So the people of Abia North should make sure that he doesn't return there in 2027. So that we stop hearing people like him saying this kind of thing in Abia State. So that people like him that don't want the development of Abia State, they can be thrown to the corner. So that they will not have any political voice in Abia State to come and stand in the space for whatever that is going on in Abia State. Trying to stop, the development that is happening in Abia State. That is to show you his heart condition concerning Abia State. He have no interest for the development of Abia State. That is the only reason that you come and see a governor that is performing. The whole of Nigeria is seeing that Governor Alex Otti is doing something. Or maybe because the lights that that Governor Alex Otti have brought to Abia State have shown the darkness that we were in all these years and what they did and how they failed Abia State. So he does not want that light. He wants somebody like him to come up as the governor of Abia State, which is not possible at all. And saying that the president is not happy with what is going on in Abia State, that is a pure lie. He can say that the president is not happy with what is going on with APC in Abia State because they don't have ground in Abia State and they cannot deliver him in 2027 in Abia State. When it comes to vote in 2027, the president should forget about it in Abia State. APC does not have ground in Abia State, and they will never have ground in Abia State in 2027. If you're a lover of Abia State and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, click on the subscription button right now, and you never miss anything that is going on in Abia State.